I'm Charlie. I'm an artist and educator who works in ceramics, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a pinch pot, also known as a thumb pot. Okay, let's get started. We're going to wire off a piece of this clay, probably about 300 grams. And I'm going to use the palm of my hand, sort of in a curved shape, and sort of press it and form it into a nice round ball. So now we've got a nice round ball of clay, we're going to use our thumb and make a hole for our pot. So roughly find the middle, I'm going to push my thumb down. You don't want to go all the way through, so have a sense for how deep you've gone just by holding your thumb up. And using our thumb and fingers, we're going to be making a pinching motion like this. So I'm going to put my thumb back in now, and I'm going to push it right down to the bottom of where I've made the hole. And I'm going to start turning the pot with my other hand, and as I'm turning, I'm going to be pinching on every turn. I'm just slowly rotating it, and I'm making sure that I get all of that clay right at the base. So I'm using the flat of my hand here to push against the base of my pot. As I'm pinching around, you can see that the clay is a lot thinner here at the bottom, and that's just because the clay is being pushed up to the top as I'm pinching. I'm just going to show you a little cross section, and this is how we want our pot walls to look. So we want them to be the same thickness all the way around, and you can see sometimes there's a bit of clay that can be trapped at the bottom here, so you really want to push that bit of clay out and push it all the way up the walls here. Now I'm going to show you that on this pot here, and really push that clay out. So now we've got our pinch pot with quite a rounded bottom here, and I'm just going to tap it gently down, make sure that it can stand up. Grab this tool called a banding wheel. You definitely don't need a wheel, you can use a wooden board to turn it, or you can just simply turn the pot yourself. Just going to level out these walls here. I want them to be all the same thickness all the way around. If the top of your pot starts to dry out a little bit and crack, you can use a little bit of water and just run it over the top of your pot. So you could leave this pot with a quite organic rim here, but I'm going to take mine off so that it's nice and flat on the top. And I'm going to spin the wheel and just keep the needle tool at the right angle and just smooth off that rim there. If you don't have a needle, you could use a wooden modelling tool or something pointy like a pencil, and it works exactly the same way. And you could use a little sponge to smooth off the top here. So we've got a very simple pinch pot here, but you could try adding a little lip to your pinch pot, or you could make two pinch pots, one upside down, and cut a hole in the top here and make a big vase. If you did want to make this a nice smooth surface, you could scratch it away when it's become leather hard. So that is when a pot is still a little bit damp and still feels cold to touch, but it's not completely dry yet. I'm going to use this sort of serrated kidney tool here, and I'm just going to scratch into my pot, take away those bumpy bits. Then dip your sponge in water and just run it along the outside of your pot. And there we have it, our pinch pot.